way to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense will start this game off with the football. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's McCutcheon. On the move at the 30. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown Longhorn! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Nice move to keep running. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
and there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Back to throw, it's Manning. It's complete to the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of our... He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Wants to keep it in the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Texas! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
On the option. He'll pitch it. He's in open space downfield. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to pass, it's Manning. Gets rid of it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Hard running there. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riley. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the outside. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got him downfield. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in it.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line. The extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Handoff to the single running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got the quick pass. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Spartans! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He fires one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. And
turning it on! Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the second half.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air, it's Manning. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Under fire. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, going up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Dumps it off in the flats. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gives it on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Slithers into space. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
The Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's got him in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Manning. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in.
Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
They're working that left side. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. Racing to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Jose State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Get it out on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. We're trying to get him going there.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.